Oh, that's right, Lou. Momentum is going to be a huge thing for the Scarlet Knights tonight, especially coming off a split weekend where they won one. They had a good win against Northwestern, but then fell 23-12 to Illinois. I know that is not the outcome head coach Scott Goodell was looking for. So tonight, they're looking to get back in the win column, looking to get the momentum going, especially with 2 more regular season duels before they head into the Big Ten tournament. So momentum is absolutely something that they are looking to gain tonight.
We start with the heavyweight match tonight, and it is Razohnn Gross for the Scarlet Knights. The senior out of Don Bosco Prep, 13-10 on the season, and of course he is one of those seniors who's wrestling in his final match here tonight at the rack. So we start with the heavyweight, then back up to 125, and one quick note here, Nick Soriano, the top-ranked wrestler in the nation at 125, will not wrestle tonight for the Scarlet Knights. He is out with the flu, and so that's a big hit for Rutgers.
That is definitely taking a big hit for Rutgers. I mean, when you have the best kid in the nation at 125 pounds, you want him on the mat. So every time you're in a dual mat situation and he's not wrestling, you have to prepare yourself for what you're going to do in his absence. So we know that Rutgers is definitely going to be missing him tonight.
Minute 35 left here in period 1. Neither wrestler has scored a point yet. Rylee Streifel for the Golden Gophers, a sophomore out of Prior Lake, Minnesota, 8-10 on the year.
And that was such a nice senior night ceremony that they just had for the Scarlet Knights. It's always nice taking the time to see the seniors and recognize them for all the time that they put into this program. So I always really enjoy seeing those senior nights and giving them the recognition that those seniors deserve.
The crowd excited tonight. Another top opponent for the Scarlet Knights. 12 opponents this year on the schedule, ranked in the top 25. You talk about a tough schedule. Minnesota 7-8 on the year as a team, 2-5 in the Big Ten, but they're ranked 21st in the nation, and that's because they wrestle in the Big Ten Conference against one of the toughest schedules you could possibly see on the collegiate level. Same with Rutgers. Scarlet Knights at 6 up and 6 down, 2-5 in the Big Ten.
And I mean, the Big Ten is hands down the toughest wrestling conference out there. I mean, there's really nothing that compares. You really see some of the best wrestling that you'll ever see in the Big Ten Conference.
Gross trying to make some moves here with 19 seconds left in period 1, and again, scoreless here.
He had that single leg locked in. If he could just get that trip in, it would have been 2 points. But as long as he keeps going for that ankle, going for that high C to get one leg in the air, then he should be able to get 2 points on the board pretty soon here.
Yeah, period 1 is going to come to a close with neither wrestler gaining a point. So we'll go to the second period. Gross trying to get Rutgers off to a good start. Scarlet Knights last week, kind of an up and down week. They had a huge win over 17th ranked Northwestern on the road as they knocked off the Wildcats in Chicago 22-13, but then they lost to 14th ranked Illinois 23-12. Scott Goodale was hoping for a little more consistency last week, but hoping that his team can get back on the winning track here tonight at home.
Absolutely, Lou. Goodale, head coach Scott Goodale, he never wants to go into a weekend with a split. He's looking for 2 wins, no questions about it. So when they don't get those 2 wins, you know that he's getting back into the practice room and he's getting on his guys about it because he wanted those 2 wins, especially against these ranked teams. They really want to start making their mark, and they've had such an up and down season that these last few dual matches, getting wins are so important for them heading into the Big Ten tournament.
Meanwhile, Minnesota last week took it on the chin. They lost to 7th ranked Iowa 34-7. Hawkeyes dominated that match.
Looks like Razohnn is finally making his way to his base, but he keeps getting flattened. He has to get back up to his knees, back onto home base, and start working, trying to look for that escape. Because 1 point here in the second period is going to be huge, especially because riding time for Minnesota is moving up right now. So it's already up to 1 minute, 21 seconds. So Gross has to get out of here. He has to get that 1 point, and he has to stop that riding time.
30 seconds left, period 2. Gophers looking to get the edge here early if they could take this opening match at the heavyweight level. And the riding time is all the way up now to 1:45.
And you know, Lou, the series between the two of these teams, the Gophers do have the edge up. They are 2 wins, 0 losses against the Scarlet Knights. A win back in 2015, another one in 2016. So tonight, the Scarlet Knights are looking to break that record. They're looking to get a win against the Gophers to say that, you know, they don't want the Gophers to be undefeated against them. So that's absolutely something that they're looking to break tonight. Make sure that they get a win on the board.
Last year's match in Minneapolis, just about as close as can be, 17-16 for Minnesota. Gross on top.
Now riding time is already up to 2 minutes, but if Gross can stay on top and ride out to at least 59 seconds, then riding time will not be a factor. But if there's an escape right here, then riding time is going to stay in favor of Minnesota.
Gross got a caution warning. It's his first. Streifel gets a point. Streifel up 1-0, but remember, he also has the edge in riding time at 1:40. So,
in a lot of matches, Lou, it can always come down to riding time. Riding time is something that you always want to keep an eye on. It's always important to keep that in the back of your head, because when a match is close, it's going to come down to that riding time, and it really can be the deciding factor. So riding time is always something that you want to keep in the back of your mind to make sure that it's not going to be the deciding factor in a match.
Razohnn Gross has some work to do here. A minute remaining in period 3. He's yet to score a point here in this match. Down to 55 seconds left.
It looks like he wants to go in for that shot. He has to follow through. He has to commit to a shot. Looks like he's hesitating a little bit when he's trying to go in for that shot, but once he fully commits to it, he definitely can get a shot in.
No time becoming a factor now. 30 seconds left. Now Gross realizing that, trying to make a move.
Again, he went in for the shot, got the single leg, but it seems like he's just not fully committing to the shot. He's holding back just slightly. And for that reason, Streifel was able to get his leg free and keep it in the neutral position. So with 12 seconds left, Razohnn has to go for something here.
He's got 10 seconds now. And it looks like Minnesota is going to get off to a great start here tonight. And they do. The Golden Gophers take the heavyweight match. 1-0, but then riding time makes it 2-zip. And it's a victory for Rylee Streifel as he defeats Razohnn Gross.